And now I say to the Pope and all the lovers of Jesus, if you desire, let's have a showdown. You call the Jesus that you know, and I'll call on the Jesus that I know. And let's see which one of us really knows Jesus. All of you Baal prophets and hypocrites, join all together, all of you that condemn me. See if you have the power, all of you together, to call the Christ the master of the wheel and let him bring them down, all 1,500 of them. You go ahead and try to call the wheels down, since Jesus is up there and he's the master of that wheel. And I'll make a call to the Jesus that I know and represent. And let's see which one of us he'll answer. Remember the showdown between Elijah and the Baal prophets, and how Elijah brought down fire from heaven? Well, if we call, they'll bring down fire from heaven. Now be careful, because when the showdown came and the Baal prophets did not prevail, Elijah killed every single one of them. So please, please be careful of the evil that you are planning against us. These 1,500 wheels were seen in Mexico. Let's see the video clip of these 1,500 wheels.
Mira, oye, ¿ya viste?
Over Tucson. See all those white lights? I hope you could see them. I'm gonna get in the shade so I could see the viewfinder a little bit better. But I've been seeing these for the last week. Alright, there's the triangle, 3 white lights, and then you got the sky scattered with them, and they like fade in and out. February 14th, 2011. They've been popping up over the house here. Here's the A10 coming in. He's running maneuvers. I hope you could see him. It's right around there. I'm hoping you could see it. Now there should be one to the left of where the end of the electrical pole is, beneath the hoop. They're just moving slow. Yeah, we got contact, and then there's one above it. It's like a ship, just moving. lights up over here. But here's the tube between the wires. Right here. And they're just really slow. I hope you could see them, because if you can't, I ain't showing this.
Yeah. Oh my God, you guys, it is seriously. Oh my God. Seriously. Oh my God.
Get in the house. Get downstairs. Get downstairs.
Oh my God. I am.
Holy crap. That's a freaking tornado, man.
She's fine.
No, hello, Peter. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good, Marianne.
Good.
Blue woman.
Thank you. Yes, I've known you for quite some time, and I'm very glad to have met you, and we crossed each other's journeys, and
that was back in what, 2012?
2012.
Beginning.
Well, the beginning. It's September. Actually, it was September 2012.
No, it wasn't. When we first met.
It was April 6th. It was Good Friday.
Good Friday.
Yes. Yeah. I remember the day.
That's right.
Wow, I hear that you're a CEO of the Clover Valley.
Yeah, you know, I've been doing this Clover Valley media thing while managing a band in Chicago, and you know, have been doing a really, really efficient job on keeping the company going and keeping interest in the music of Alana Ryan.
Oh, sound like a very busy man.
Well, you know,
yes.
It's kind of like it has tapered off a bit. You know, they're in studio now, so I'm hands off.
Just how's your family doing, by the way?
Oh, wonderful. They're all doing good.
Good.
Just talked to Johnny today.
Right on. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we have a challenge, you and I, not really a challenge, but a spiritual wisdom that we have, and it really clicks, and you being a shaman as you are.
Well, you're a shamana, you know, I mean, here we are. I mean, it was something that we had to discover together, I think.
Yes, and I found it with you. I really did.
And I found it with you also, you know.
Thank you. I think we clicked.
Yeah, I mean, we started to understand deeper into the vibes of what it's all about.
And
so,
I think great spirit for the day that we met. Which there's another person that you come in contact with. His name is Louis Farrakhan.
Louis Farrakhan is from Chicago. I never came into contact with him, but he's got this challenge out. And his challenge, what's that?
Are you willing to take a challenge with him?
Of course.
Challenge him? Yeah.
Yes.
You're not afraid of anything, are you? What about the big wheels? What's that all about?
The big wheels. Well, he talks about these wheels in the sky. You know, he's an Islamic figure in America that kind of, you know, throws its weight around the black prophet. You know, it's kind of like a African American supremacist group or a black supremacist group in a way. Mm. So he's saying that now they're going to be on the top of the pyramid, and you know, the black Americans.
What do you think the big wheel is? Is it those things that we
what he showed on his video is what I've seen. I've seen these things in the sky. I don't think Louis Farrakhan has ever seen the wheels that are in the sky.
There are a lot in Arizona, aren't they?
I've seen them all over.
Yeah.
You know?
We visioned them together once.
The first day I ever saw one is I was sitting out in the backyard. Sitting out there thinking of Pahana. Or Bahana. Whatever that was with the Hopi. And out of nowhere, here comes one. It was almost like a little tadpole in the sky. Just one.
Yeah.
Stopped right above me.
Wow.
And I just sat there and I looked and I looked and I looked.
And you said?
Well, I didn't want to rush in to get my camera.
Remember, I was there that night. I was
No,
there.
no. This was when I lived on 22nd.
Oh,
It was
okay.
on the day before Valentine's Day.
Okay.
In 2011. So when I
Sound like
first,
same story. Go ahead.
yeah, but I first came out of Arizona, and this little thing was like a tadpole, and it just came out from the Catalina Mountains. Boom, just boom, right above me.
Yeah.
I didn't really think about too much. I didn't want to run in and grab my camera because I wanted to see what was going to happen to it, you know, and I didn't want to leave and then come back out and score.
Right.
And then it just kind of faded away. The next day, February 14th, I walked out in the yard. The sky was covered with them before me. And I was just looking at it and like, wow. And I said, I'm running in to get my camera. So if you want to look at the description box below, I filmed those. Those are the wheels.
Did many other people ever suggest anything about them seeing the wheels as well?
I never heard about anybody else seeing those wheels.
Where is that?
I don't know, and they covered the sky. And like I watched the news and all that to see if anything was there, and nothing. Maybe it's so common here around Tucson that, you know, people just kind of look at it and just say,
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but
Yeah.
I don't think that many people actually look up into the sky. So they don't know what's going on. There's only certain people that will do that, and that's people
who are really down and just kind of like, hey, you know, looking
right.
down at the ground all the time. Yeah, look up, see what's up there.
Exactly.
Sometimes it surprises you.
Yeah. I remember I surprised a lot when I was up in the sky all the time because of the Big Dipper. And the Big Dipper is very close to my heart.
Well, I know that.